Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we are absolutely cutting through the noise. So, if you're a business owner, you've probably heard it a million times. You need SEO. But how in the world do you choose the right partner without getting completely overwhelmed or, let's be honest, overcharged? Well, we're going to break down a simple framework to help you make that crucial decision.
If you've even dipped a toe into looking for SEO services, this probably feels very familiar, right? The options seem endless, the promises are huge, and it's just incredibly difficult to know who to trust or what your business actually needs. It's a super common and frustrating challenge for so many of us.
We all get it. In today's digital world, you have to be visible on search engines if you want to grow. So think of this explainer as your guide. We're going to cut through all that jargon and help you find a partner who will deliver results that actually matter to your bottom line.
So, where do we begin? Step 1 is simple. Start with your needs. Before you even think about looking at a single SEO package, you have to get crystal clear on your own business goals.
You know, getting thousands of website visits means absolutely nothing if none of those visitors are potential customers. The real goal here isn't just to be found, it's to be found by the people who are actively looking for exactly what you have to offer. So how do you actually do that? Well, it breaks down into 3 pretty straightforward steps. First up, define your audience. Who are you really trying to reach, and what words are they actually typing into Google? Second, set your goals. Are you looking for more phone calls, more online sales, or maybe just building brand awareness? And third, go scope out your competitors. See what they're doing well, and more importantly, where are the gaps that you can strategically fill?
All right. Once you're clear on your own needs, it's time for step 2, balancing quality with your budget. And honestly, this is where a lot of businesses get kind of stuck.
This right here is such a crucial mindset shift. See, SEO isn't just another expense you write off, like your rent or your electricity bill. It's an investment, just like buying a new piece of machinery for your business. You're putting money in with the very clear expectation of getting a much, much larger return over time.
This highlights a classic trap. Those super cheap packages, they can be so tempting, right? But more often than not, they are too good to be true. They can lead to poor results or, even worse, sketchy techniques that can get your site penalized by Google. So, your goal isn't to find the cheapest option. It's to find the one that offers the best value, that sweet spot that delivers real services for the best possible return. Okay, on to step 3. With your needs defined and your investment mindset locked in, you're ready to roll up your sleeves and start actively researching and comparing providers. When you start looking at these packages, you've got to dig deeper than just that monthly price. What are you actually getting for your money? A really solid package should cover the whole spectrum, from the foundational stuff like keyword research all the way to building quality links, and this is a big one, tracking performance so you can actually see what's working and what's not. I highly recommend creating a simple comparison chart, just like this one. It forces you to look at different providers objectively. See here? Provider B doesn't just list services, they specifically mention technical SEO. Their case studies have hard data, and their testimonials talk about specific, measurable results. That level of detail is a huge indicator of quality, and it's exactly what you should be looking for. So, let's say a package looks great on paper. It's got all the services you want, the price feels right, but here's the million-dollar question. Can they actually deliver on their promises? This is where proof becomes so much more important than promises. So what does a proven track record actually look like? Well, it's really built on these key things. You want to look for testimonials from businesses that are like yours. Ask for detailed case studies that show the results they achieved. The ranking improvements, the traffic increases. Real data is the best predictor of future success, so seriously, don't be afraid to ask for it. And that brings us to our 4th and final step in the framework, and this one is all about making sure the strategy is truly built for you. Here is a massive red flag to watch out for. Any provider that tries to sell you a generic, cookie-cutter package without asking you detailed questions about your business, your audience, and your goals. I mean, come on, your business is unique, right? Your SEO strategy has to be too. And hey, speaking of a tailored approach, that also means being crystal clear about the cost. You need to know exactly what is and what isn't included in that price. A partner you can trust will be completely upfront about all costs, so you don't get hit with any nasty surprises down the road. You should absolutely demand that level of transparency. All right, we've walked through the entire framework. So let's pull this all together and recap how you can make the right choice with confidence. And here it is, your smart buyer's framework in 4 clear steps.
You start with yourself, you think investment over cost, you do your homework on providers, and finally, you make sure the plan is actually tailored to you. It's really just a logical path from confusion to clarity.
By following this structure, you're really moving beyond just buying a service, and you're starting to make an informed, strategic decision. You're empowering your business to find a true partner, one who's going to drive tangible growth, boost your online visibility, and really give you that powerful edge you're looking for.
So the final question really isn't about finding some perfect SEO package that's just floating out there. It's about whether you're ready to make the right investment in your business's future. And with this framework, you now have the tools to answer that question with confidence. Thanks for joining us on The Explainer.